Hi everyone, I'm Zach Reinhardt, here to review the new Group A album, 70 plus A equals. Group A is a kind of strange, ambient, minimalist noise band from Tokyo, Japan, though shortly after the release of this album, they ended up moving up to Germany. I guess they're Berlin based now. But they are comprised of Mr. Tommy Tokyo, which is a great name for a Japanese stripper who does the electronics and vocals, most of the vocals, and Sayaka Botanik, who does the violin and also some vocals. Together, these two have acquired some infamy and notoriety in the Tokyo Underground for their strange atmosphere and kind of culty vibes and their odd outfits and live show that can sometimes border more on the performance art side of things. On this album, they've elected to explore the kind of same musical territory that they've been exploring on their past two albums. There are a lot of repetitive loops that build each song slowly over time with kind of improvised noise and synth freakouts and violin over top with Tommy Tokyo shouting. The songs can all be described as minimalist, but that doesn't take away from how oppressive and overbearing they can be at some times, which I think really speaks to the talent on the production on this album. Despite how little is going on at sometimes, it still feels like it fills up all the space within the song. The only real standout track here is Suffocated, which has this kind of more aggressive percussion loop and this very thick bass synth and these kind of like, it almost seems completely improvised violin riffing and noodling over top of it with Tommy's just very echoey, kind of glitched out shouting over top of it. It feels a lot more raw and like in the moment than the rest of the songs, and it almost feels like a punk song. But other than that, they are not exploring a whole lot that they haven't already explored. But by Group A's standard, I do still think this is an improvement production-wise, and I think that the songwriting is still decent, and it still has just really great kind of dark, oppressive atmosphere to it. I mean, it still feels like you're being brought into some sort of strange Cthulhu cult in the future, and you're kind of high on drugs in some dark room in a basement somewhere, and Tommy Tokyo is shouting with a megaphone this like weird sermon, and you can't understand anything he's saying, but you're kind of into it anyway. Check it out if you're into Group A already, or if you're just into kind of weird electronic music. It's worth a listen. But yeah, that's me. Group A, 70 plus A equals 7 out of 10.